Yeah, okay. I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode.
Jill, what the hell are you wearing?
So, see, I don't own any baseball caps, and I don't like how my hair looks. So this was the next alternative so that I could hide my hair and not have it on camera, because I am overstimulated by it and I can't do it. And so I was like, well, what hat could I pull out? And this is the only hat that I could find. Because I don't own a ball cap, which makes me rethink my whole life, and I need to buy a baseball cap.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. For our listeners, Jill is wearing a cowboy hat. I am just flabbergasted. Nothing could have prepared me for that.
You're welcome.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I thought it'd be a jump scare for you. I'm sorry. I should have forewarned you, but I just thought it was a last minute decision. I've been trying to fix my hair, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm over it. This is gonna be what it's gonna be. What do I got? Howdy. How are ya? This is my alternate personality. Cowgirl Gill. Here, that's what we're
Gretchen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a little.
Gretchen Wilson.
Correct. So I've got my bottle of wine here.
See, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
funny. That's hilarious. That has literally caught me so off guard.
I'm sorry. Did you actually want to have the podcast? I thought we could just talk about my. I knew I'd throw you off.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. How's your week been?
Well, it's been about as good as this hat. There's been a lot going on. A lot that I need to yell into the void about. It has been a heck of a week.
Well, now's the time.
Yeah, it needs. Although this might be turned into a 45-minute Jill segment.
Okay.
Of me. Oh God. So let's start off with I took my mom to see a wonderful concert, Heart, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Guys, I called Jill to ask about this concert, and she said we'll talk about it on the pod. And I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I got the pleasure of me and my mom going to a Heart concert here. And it was absolutely incredible. And that's not what I'm having to yell into the void about. I'm having to yell into the void about my mother 3 weeks prior to this begging me to order her a Heart t-shirt online so that she could wear a Heart t-shirt to the concert, because she did not want to wait until we had gotten to the venue to purchase said shirt like a normal human being. But I mean, to give her credit, merch at concerts has gone up exponentially, and it's very expensive to even now buy a t-shirt at a venue. I think they were selling them for $45 to $50 at the concert, and that's just like this normal now. So she was like, can you please get me a shirt to wear to the concert? I said, okay, no problem, Mom. I did all of the research. I spent hours picking which site it should come from and which logo she wanted and all of the things, and got it here and had to make sure that shipping was on point, that it was going to get here the day before. She's asking me every single day if the shirts come in. No, Mom, the shirt's not come in. And it finally came in because I think God had some mercy on me. And that shirt came and was delivered to my house the day before the concert. Meanwhile, again, I placed this order a long time, the day before. So I finally got to tell her, yes, Mom, the shirt came in. And she has recently gone through weight loss surgery, and she wanted me to order her a much larger size than what she actually is. And so I went behind her back and ordered the size that actually fits her for the size that she is now. And at first she was mad at me about it, but then tried it on and was like, oh, this fits perfect. And I was like, I know, because I'm
love
that good.
that.
Yes. So she got in her new size shirt and put it on, and immediately puts a hoodie on top of it. A hoodie. A hoodie. Because she was cold. Puts a hoodie on top. Mind you, the hoodie is not heart. No affiliated. Not at all. Does not have hearts on it. Just some random logo from some random place that she got a hoodie from. Wore it the entire night. Refused to take the hoodie off. And no one, in fact, saw her with the heart shirt on. No one. So
it's the principle, Jill.
Well, shove the principal, because I worked hard to get that shirt here. And then for her to disrespect me and not show off that shirt. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, I was livid. But props to Nancy and Ann, because I tell you what, that woman still has more talent at her age than I have in my entire body. Okay, she can still belt it out with the best of them, and Nancy is still playing guitar better than I could ever dream to play guitar. And it was an amazing concert when my mother wasn't driving me absolutely insane. Let me move on.
Like, for the listener's sake, I was in Little Rock 2 days before the concert, so I heard about the t-shirt and I was like, there's no way that t-shirt's gonna come in time. So I'm very shocked to hear that it came in. Very shocked.
Before. There is a God. There is a God, and it's called express delivery shipping. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I've also spilt a drink today in my house, actually setting up the podcast, and it was one of Liam's old cups that he had left laying around the living room. So I'm going all for it. Everybody's done pissed me off this week. Liam Jordan, his days are numbered, because if I find another cup that has half a soda still left in it laying around this house, I'm might beat him to death with it. I might just retaliate in all of the ways, because God help me, I'm sick to death of cups with half drunk drinks laying all around everywhere. I'm just ready to I hope anybody listening, I hope I'm not the only one that's still trying to teach a grown man how to pick up behind himself. I'm sure there's maybe someone else around there in the universe relates with me, can feel sympathy for me, or tell me that I'm nuts, which is all in fact true. But yeah, I spilt that drink and I saw Liam's life flash before my eyes, because I was about to end it. And all of a sudden, on the way home from work today, I was driving and we're coming to a dead halt in the middle of the freeway for no apparent reason. So we're all going from 60 to 0, and I thankfully don't hit the car in front of me, but I look in my rearview mirror and see a Ford F-4550 come through my car, and he had to swerve into the left, into the shoulder to avoid hitting me. I'm overstimulated and over it today and this week, and that's me wrapped up.
Hold on, that's the name of the episode. Give me a second. I gotta write that down. Overstimulated and over it.
In my cowboy hat. I don't know what else to tell you, listeners. I'm so sorry you've had to listen to me ramble on about things, but it just really got to me this week. I've been down bad, y'all. Been down bad.
Down bad crying at the gym.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am.
That's funny.
How about you, Bailey? You tell me how your week was.
I'm trying to think of what I have to rant about.
But in
No,
a
my week has
second,
been fine.
can we take a minute for your shirt? Because that is precious. I love that. Oh, I love it. I'm sorry.
Thank you. I mess with people and tell them that I made it. And they're like, "Oh my God, how'd you do that?" And I said, I'm a jack of all trades. And it's not my fault if they believe me. You know?
Right.
I'm not going to tell them different. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
thank you. I love it. It's cute. It's comfortable. And it doesn't wrinkle. It doesn't matter what I do to the shirt. I could throw it in my back seat for 4 weeks. Done it. And it would still not be wrinkled. Oh,
You
I
are
love it.
blessed. You are blessed.
Yes, blessed. This week has been fine. I went to get gas Tuesday. No. I was leaving Tuesday morning, and I looked at the gas price, and it literally jumped over 50 freaking cents overnight. Hurt my heart.
Yep.
All because we had to go get into a war that we do not belong in. Are we great yet?
Still not.
Anyway, gonna leave that there. But yeah, that gas jump really hurt me because, like, guys, I get gas I get gas like 2 to 3 times a week. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. So that hurt, but it'll be all right. It'll come out in the wash. Who knows? What else? Oh. So, do you have an Etsy witch?
I do not. I need to get you from yours because I swear.
Girl, I got Gloria from Etsy, and let me find her shop. Give me 1 second. Gloria from Etsy. I done had her put curses on people, had her cast some spells. No, I'm just kidding. Did not have that happen. But what am I doing? I don't even know how to work this.
For the right price.
I'm telling you. Her shop is Mother Gloria Studio. So
Ooh,
if you're looking for a witch reading or anything like that, reach out to her. Had her run some numbers this morning. And mainly because I saw a TikTok about it and was like, oh yeah, like the Etsy witches are great, you know? And so I immediately went over to Etsy and I was like, Etsy witches. And there's thousands.
Oh,
There's
really?
thousands. Now, is it ChatGPT?
Maybe. I don't know.
Possibly. And here's why I'm leaning towards the possibility of it being ChatGPT, because there's an M dash. And maybe that's my largest upset now is an M dash, because I love an M dash. I used M dashes prior to ChatGPT, but now everybody sees an M dash and they immediately think, oh, they're having ChatGPT do this. Which, yeah, most of the time. Also, episode descriptions, guys. Sorry, I'm not going to sit up here and come up with some really ranty, funny thing, because our software does it for us, which uses an AI agent, which will have M dashes in it. So please give me a little bit of a break.
Please.
But yeah, M dashes, tired of that. Also, my Etsy witch, Gloria. And so all day today, my coworker, whenever she'd do something that kind of like got on my nerves or something, I would just like play around with her and be like, hold on, I need to tell Gloria.
I need to do that to Liam.
And I kept on doing it. And she goes, who's Gloria? And I said, my Etsy witch. And she goes, what? Oh man, the title might be Etsy witch. I'm sorry. The title might be Etsy witch.
No, that's
100%
funny. Better. That's really good. We need to give Gloria her props.
All right, what's Etsy witch Gloria? And I will tag her shop in the bio. That's hilarious. Oh, so that's about it. Hold on. I can't do two things at once. Okay.
Multitasking is hard.
That's about it. Work has been fine. It rained. God, it rained today all morning. And then it cleared up this afternoon. I thought it was going to be like really bad weather because last time I checked it was going to be really bad weather from like 3 p.m. onward, and I leave work around 3:30, so I left early thinking that I was going to be having to drive through a storm. Not a single drop. Not a drop. And I
Oh.
said, "Thank you, Gloria." Anyway, so that's about that. That's how that went. I am traveling for the next 2 weeks, so you and I are gonna have to iron out some things. But it's not gonna be too bad. So I will be traveling the great states of Oklahoma and Texas next week, 17 hours in a car.
Ooh, may God be with you. Maybe hit a Buc-ee's up.
Yeah.
As we've said it.
Oh, we'll probably make that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the following week I will be in Florida and Georgia. So
Oh, yeah. Just know we're out there,
Yeah.
viewers. Out there traveling.
And then the week after that is spring break, so nobody's going to be in the office. So that's going to be a fun week.
Oh, yeah.
I might actually get something done, maybe. So yeah, that's about it. That's all that's new. The new shower looks great. Works well.
How's it feel?
It was leaking at one point in time, but it's because the door wasn't sealed in one little spot or something like that, but I don't know. Jimmy was crashing out about it. I was dead asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I literally just got an email about how was your purchase from Mother Gloria Studio? She's listening.
Yeah, she is.
So, yeah, shower's great. That's fun. Everything's going good. Everything's going good right now.
Great.
I'm sure. I mean, okay, let's not the state of the world. I mean, that could be a whole freaking episode.
Correct.
And I'm not even going to get into that because it irritates me. But everything on my side's going good. Did you vote yesterday?
Oh my God, of course I did. I went immediately after I had to pick up Nico from doggy daycare and drop him off, and immediately went because I just now changed. When did I do it? About August, I updated my voter registration because I had kept it in Pine Bluff for a very long time and still always drove to Pine Bluff to vote in every election. But I changed it now to where I live now and was able to go down the street and do it, and I am so proud I did because I was just so excited. And I really, it was so crazy too because I there was a couple of us leaving the voter place which is a local church right down the street, and we were all leaving at the same time, and they were like, I think we all knew we were kind of in like-minded stuff, and we were like, I hope we can get this man out of here. I was like, we're working on it one little thing at a time. Like all of us were, I was just like rejuvenated. I was like, yes, they're out voting. Like we're out here trying to, like it's one little
Well, I'm
election
glad
at a
you
time.
had that. I'm glad you had
Oh.
that good experience because
Yeah,
yours
I did.
truly did not.
Oh
Okay.
man.
So I live in a fairly rural. I hate that word. God, I hate that word because it never sounds good or
No,
right.
it doesn't.
Oh my God. Anyway, I live in a very country part of the state, county wise anyway. So where I went and voted was literally 2 minutes from my house. And I got there and I see people in like Make America Great Again hats and like all these kinds of things. And in my head, I'm like, you can't do that. Like, you cannot do that. You're not allowed to have any type of political propaganda in the polling place. Like, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
You can't. It is illegal. You cannot do that.
Right.
but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to get labeled as like the liberal Democrat, But I was there, and you give them their license, they print out your ballot and all those things. Well, at the end, they're like, Republican or Democrat?
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, Democrat.
Yeah.
And she said, okay. And then the lady next to me, she asked her at the very same time, and she goes, Republican. And I was like,
Oh.
don't start with me with your grown out roots. Please don't start with me with your grown out roots.
Yeah.
Please.
Give me
Because my vote, if my vote does one thing, it outdoes yours. It cancels out yours. So I'm fine.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
My girl
Oh
Haley
my God.
Schaffner won. I was so
She
happy.
She did. Yeah.
I helped
saw
make that happen.
I did too. Oh my God, I did too. Anyway, before we get lynched, let's hear a word from our sponsors. God.
You know what'd be great right now? A sponsor.
You know what's even better than rage? Revenue.
If you're listening and you've got a product, email us or send us cash. We're open.
Yeah. We're back. Our question of the week every week, do you want to start or do you want me to? Actually, I'll start. Because I chose this first one, and I chose it because I know I was going to wear this shirt. Okay? So, our first submission is from Gina in Texas. Gina says, spring is supposed to be this beautiful season where everything blooms and people frolic outside like they're in a Target commercial. In reality, it's just a 3-month-long allergy attack. My car is covered in a yellow layer of pollen and looks like someone dusted it with Cheeto powder. Every time I open the door, it's like the trees are personally trying to ruin my respiratory system. I stepped outside, feeling optimistic, and came back in 5 minutes later, sounding like a Victorian child with the plague. If spring is so great, why do I need 3 medications and a box of tissues just to survive? Gina?
No, that's right. Had those on deck.
On deck. Oh my God. I love spring. I love spring because there's just that one random day in March, right? And everybody knows that day that I'm talking about, that random day in March when everything is finally green again and it's warm and like it feels like the weight of the world lifts off your shoulders.
Correct. The seasonal depression.
The seasonal depression packs up its bag and sets sail for its summer in Italy, and then it comes right back to me November 1st. Because gray November, I've been down since July. Like, it's like clockwork, right?
Yeah.
But I love spring. Oh my God, I love spring. I love spring. I wish we lived in a state where we actually got to experience all 4 seasons. Because
Correct.
what we have here in Arkansas, our winter is probably about like December 21st to maybe sometimes into February, sometimes middle of March, right? That's our winter. Spring is probably like mid-March to late April. And then summer is literally May to about September.
Try this last year. It was like till November. I mean,
No joke. Fall is October 31st. And that's it. We don't have the actual seasons. I would love to go outside and like see leaves falling for like a month straight. That'd be so great. And it'd be in the 50s or 60s. Oh my God.
For
Yeah.
an extended period of time instead of just.
But no, we go from one extreme to the next. So we go from like 98 to about 12.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not supposed to work like that.
No. And usually our springs are just floods. Like we just get a stupid amount of rain. Just
a shit ton of rain.
Mm-hmm.
And like, why? Oh my God. Okay. For the listeners, viewers, whatever you are out there, if you're hearing my beautiful voice, here's my question to you. I am looking for a warm climate. Okay. Warm climate. I don't want natural disasters, so I'm not looking for a hurricane. I'm not looking for a monsoon. I am not looking for a tornado. I am not looking for those things. I am looking for calm weather
Correct.
throughout the year. I'm talking winters. I don't want low lows in the teens. I'm okay with a 30-degree day. Okay. In the summers, I don't want 105. I 82 is a great max. So if you can find that for me, there will be a reward.
Shoot us a
So.
DM, and there'll be a cash
Shoot me a
prize.
DM, and that'll be the first place we go to on our tours.
Correct.
God. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. Yeah. So, also, the whole Target ad thing, that's hilarious. That's hilarious because that is so
100%.
freaking true.
Yes.
That is so true. Because it's like how marketers convey spring to the shoppers is literally by putting people walking through linen and flowers.
Right, which a large part of the population is, it's somewhat allergic to, whether it be
Exactly.
the grass or the
Exactly.
pollen or just that in general,
Mhm.
which is just so ironic. But,
Yeah. And like with the pollen, okay? So my house has a carport. I don't have a garage. It's not enclosed, but I have a carport. So air can come through that carport, right? Ooh, woo, it's coming through. Pollen can also come through. So my car is covered in pollen. When I go to work, I park in a parking garage. And so these spring showers and these monsoons and stuff, it doesn't wash it off. So my car is always covered in yellow.
like it came from the
And it
factory
takes,
that way.
exactly. And it takes an act of Congress for me to go wash my car because I just don't have time.
Or the motivation. And to be frank, some of the
Yeah.
subscriptions, their prices to do it per month have gotten a little cray
Well,
cray.
and Club Car Wash, like the Club Car Wash subscriptions or whatever. We did that. We did that for a little while with Jimmy's car. And it scratched the hell out of his car. They scratch vehicles, so Jimmy won't let me use them.
I saw a video
I
of
have to use touchless.
I saw a video of
Did you
one
see
of
the one of the truck with the wire in the back?
spiral.
Yeah. Oh my God. Could you imagine?
Mm-mm.
I'd just
How
curl up and
stupid.
die.
How stupid. Oh, my
Oh
mom
my
already
God.
has panic attacks. I had to drive her through them. So I could not imagine.
What a way to buy a car wash.
I wouldn't want to be that insurance company.
Yeah, for real. Gina, I hope your allergies get better, girl. Stick with the Kleenex, Mucinex. Yeah. Hopefully it gets better because after this, we are going to sweat in places we haven't sweat in for at least 4 months. So,
And that's an ad
woo!
for Degree. Let's move it on.
Literally. I was, okay, a little caveat there. I was in Little Rock for traveling, right? And I met up with Gill, obviously. We went to dinner, we went to see a movie. And what's the only other thing Jill and I do, right? We go and buy deodorant because I had forgotten. I didn't forget my deodorant. I had some, but I didn't have a lot left. I needed to get more. So naturally, we went and bought deodorant while I was there because we are crippling adults.
Yes.
So.
And had the time of our life in that store, I might add. Just browsing
We sure done
the
did.
heck out of the stuff.
We sure done did. We sure done did. With their good playlist and everything. Yes, we sure done did. And then we saw this movie. It was called Goat. It was really cute. We watched it from the chairs that
I had
Oh
never
my
sat in
God.
those before. It was
It was
so
fun.
cool.
I loved it. I
Oh,
loved it.
it was so
Anyway,
fun.
okay, next. Sorry. Thank you, Gina, for your submission.
And I have got very similar Jenna. I have got Jenna from Florida.
Yeah.
So Jenna said, I would like to file a complaint, girl, me too, against every pair of pants in my closet. I know
Yep.
that's right. Somehow
Yep.
they've all collectively decided that they ain't going to fit no longer. And I don't remember, voting in the primary on that decision. One pair is too tight in the waist, but it's loose in the legs. Another fits in the waist, but makes me look like I'm wearing a tent. And the most offensive pair are the ones that used to be my safe pants, but now they only button if I stand perfectly still and never breathe again. And clothing sizes are clearly just numbers created by goblins, and I demand answers. Yeah,
Listen,
Jenna.
guys.
I demand them too. I demand them too.
100%. 100%. And see, all my pants, they fit well, they aren't going anywhere, but they button and they zip, right?
Right.
At least they used to. Before my freaking Christmas vacation, all of my pants buttoned and zipped. And then after my Christmas vacation, some of them don't. And I'm not happy about it, okay? Having to wear my fat pants.
Yep. Oh.
And I'm not happy about it.
Mm.
Also, can we talk about chub rub? Because I'm really tired of the freaking thighs of my pants having holes in them because I may have a little bit thick meat on the thighs. Really freaking tired of it.
You are. I lost a whole pair of pants the other week because of it. In almost in public, I might add. I've been there, done that one too. Uh, oh, it is the absolute worst. It is. I've seen so many hacks and so many things, but at the end of the day, I'm just sick of it. And let me tell you, it was a new kind of humbling the other night when I saw my mother yesterday. And again, my mother has had weight loss surgery and lost a lot of pant sizes. And she goes, "Here, Jillian, I found these pants that are going to." I know.
Oh.
Do you think you could? Yeah, Bailey. Yeah, Bailey. Yeah.
The call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah, it's my mother. Oh my God. Yeah, that was. I saw my ghost. I saw her ghost. I mean, it was just, oh.
Oh my God.
Mhm.
Oh, that, oh.
Yeah, I had to grip my teeth real hard on that one. I lost some enamel.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Jenna, yes, girl. The pants aren't fitting like they used to. And you know what I'm going to blame it on? Christmas vacation. That's what I'm going to blame it on. It was the holidays. I don't care if it's March. No. And I've denounced New Year's resolutions because I'm not going to the gym. And now that we've struck Israel, I can't go to the gym. It's not safe.
No, correct. Point blank period.
Oh, my Lord.
I think she's right about the sizing conspiracy, because how many times have you seen the videos of a person laying out the sizes of their jeans, and it's the same person, and you have a 2 in this, or you have a 4 in this, or I'm a 8 in this, or I'm a 16 in this brand, like same person, different brands,
Yep.
completely different sizes. Completely. I think it's all just random. I think they just throw a number on there and say what it's good, and they don't realize the damage that they're doing to people. They don't realize it.
Well, I think they do it because they know people aren't going to go try things on. They're just doing it to get more money.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people won't come in and return something. They'll just keep it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's a money grab. I mean, it's all money ploys. Everything's a money ploy to make money.
You're not wrong.
Interesting. Jenna, I'm sorry your pants don't fit. Mine don't either, but we still love you, girl. So
we do. We love you to death.
Let's hear a word from our sponsors, and then we will return. I think somebody's in my house.
Your husband?
This ad space is currently open. Your product could be pitched here by 2 emotionally stable podcast hosts who definitely aren't yelling into the void. Just saying.
All right. We are back right now. Is it? Yeah, it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
So, up next, we have Sarah from New York City. Sarah says, I need to talk about airport boarding groups. When they say group 1 only, why does everybody from groups 2 through 87 suddenly develop amnesia and forget about alphabets and numbers? The entire gate area just slowly migrates towards the line like zombies with carry-ons. I watched a man confidently get in line with group 1 while holding a boarding pass that very clearly read group 7. 7 comes after 6. This is basic math. Then, when the gate agent sends them back, they act shocked like the rules haven't personally betrayed them. Boarding an airplane should not feel like competing in the Hunger Games. And Sarah, I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Also, what dictates boarding classes?
You know, that
Because, like, I understand, like, group 1 would probably be, like, handicapable, disabled, like veteran, like I understand that. Like I get that. Absolutely. And then maybe the next one would be like business class. But then economy, what's the difference here? Why am I in group 7 when the others in group 3?
I don't know. I don't know if they just board from front to back or what. I think I've only ridden on an airplane, no joke, probably 2 different occasions.
Really?
Well, no, three if you count when I was like 5, and I really don't remember it. So like 3. Yes, I've gone to California once. Now again, granted, there were different flights. I'm talking about, like we had a layover. So I
Like
flew
trip.
to California and back, and then I have flown we drove to Pigeon Forge one time for Thanksgiving, and I flew back early to spend it with my other half of the family. So I took one flight from Pigeon Forge to here, and I think even then I freaking still had a layover. Yeah, but I've only flown 3 times, and then once to Texas. Yeah, in my whole life. But I have no idea if it's front to back or what the freak, how they make those rules.
I think I've only flown 3 times.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I went to California and back.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went to Denver.
Oh.
Denver.
Uh-huh.
And then I went to Maryland this past year. I went to Maryland, like in November, went to Maryland.
Oh.
And then in 2 weeks, I'm going to Florida. I'm flying to Florida.
Oh no, hang on. I literally
So.
just lied. It's 4 times. I did fly to Denver once. You're right about that. I flew to Denver 4 times. 4 times.
For the wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Completely blocked that out. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you get blackout drunk.
It is. It took
Just
so
kidding.
much.
Just kidding.
It took so much. Shout out to Whitaker Winery in Arkansas, because y'all are the bomb.
Yeah, for real. I love Whitaker. They have a strawberry wine. Is it Whitaker that has a strawberry wine?
I believe so. I think they do.
I think it is Whitaker. I don't drink like at all, but that'll do it. That'll do it right there. Yeah, Sarah, I completely understand. Also, why are we clapping when the airplane lands?
Oh, don't even. Yes, that was
Why
so
are we
ridiculous.
clapping? Also, why do we stand up as soon as the airplane ends? Because it's going to take at least 10 minutes to get that door open.
Oh yeah, you ain't
Why
going
are we
nowhere.
standing?
Ain't going nowhere.
Right. Why are we standing? I don't understand. Sarah, if you have any answers, go ahead and let me know. Send them in the DMs because your boy's about to get on a plane. So.
And prayers and thoughts.
Yeah, for real. God, for real. At this point in life, with the world the way it is, please give me your prayers and thoughts on this plane because the last thing I need is to not come home.
Correct.
Anyway,
I've got, and last but not least, Holly from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Holly said,
close to home.
Home adjacent. I just want to say that I just want to say that this podcast has become part of my weekly routine in the best way. Aww.
I know that's right.
Every Friday, I sit down with my coffee and I press play and feel like I'm sitting at the table with 2 friends complaining about life. Because you are, boo-boo.
Fun.
I know. I'll start an episode thinking, okay, I'll just listen while I fold laundry. And next thing I know, I'm standing there with one sock in my hand, laughing out loud like a lunatic.
Yeah. Because that's the one chore where you can stand there and dissociate.
Correct. I have to in order to do that crap.
That's the truth.
Holly says, my only complaint is now my expectations for other podcasts are way too high. If they're not slightly chaotic, mildly unhinged, and making me feel personally validated in my petty grievances, then I'm not interested.
I love that, Holly. Tell your friends, tell your coworkers, tell your grandma, tell your sister's cousin's aunt.
Go shout
I
it
mean,
on
tell them
Yeehaw.
all.
Yeehaw.
Shout it on the rooftops. Take it down to Whiskey 101. Take it down to all those bars and Kane's Ballroom, and take it down there and let everybody know that, hey, you should listen to this podcast. It's pretty fun. I mean, this is episode 32. We have 32 episodes for you to binge through. 32. Let's do it,
Let's do it.
Lord.
It's
Holly,
those that mean the
when
most.
we come to Tulsa on our live tour, whenever we do that, you get a comp ticket. Just let me know.
For sure. It's support from people like you that make us just happy and overflowed with just joy and just thankfulness and
Oh, absolutely.
we
And
all
like,
mean
guys,
the best to us.
the main reason we started this podcast was so I could literally see Jill for an hour a week. Like, that was it. Like, that's the main reason I started this. That's also the reason why we haven't had any sponsors added into the episodes, because honestly, I just enjoy this hour as a creative outlet and a chance to speak with my best friend. And the moment that we start talking about money and like monetizing and all, capitalizing and all those things, it becomes a job. And I'm just enjoying my time with my best friend for right now. So
Me
you're
too,
gonna get to
Bailey.
hear Jill and I's made up ads that we do all the time. And that's just how it is. So sorry about that. But I will let you know, the listener know. I thoroughly enjoy it. So
You too.
what a great way to end the episode. Jill, will you wrap up for us, cowgirl?
I will. Are y'all in for this ride? I'm gonna close the episode by telling you thank you to Holly, Sarah, Jenna, and Gina, all for writing into us this week. You were so funny and so relatable, and we really related to you in a lot of ways, and I know that other people did too. So continue to follow us everywhere that you possibly can. Linktree is going to be on the screen right here in Bailey's wonderful post-production. Give us a rate, a review, subscribe, and let more people know how disgruntled you are, we are, the collective world is. Be sure to call or text us with your rants at 479-222-1251. Visit our website at disgruntlednetwork.org. Buy our merch because ours is more reasonable than at the concert venue. And do all of the things to support and promote your lovely podcast so that we can continue to shout you out and shout this out. We just love you all so much. And the wonderful feedback that we get from y'all means the world to us. So continue to engage with us on socials and engage with us here. Submit your rants via the form or via the number, and we'll be here to listen.
Heck yeah. I love it. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you guys. We will see you next week with episode number 32. Right? 33.
55.
Something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out when I do it.
Yeehaw.
All right. Bye. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.